In this video, I'm going to give you 7 simple steps to save $10,000 fast. Did you guys know that 44% of Americans cannot afford a $1,000 emergency right now? Like if they were to get hit right now with some sort of financial emergency. That's according to a new report by CNBC. So if you don't have an emergency fund or you just want to increase the amount of available cash you have, you're going to want to stick around. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ace and you're watching the Ace Huntley channel. If you're not new, welcome back. I love sharing financial information to help you improve your situation. And if you like that, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. I know this probably sounds impossible, especially when you're starting at zero, but I've done this myself and it really boils down to just following a simple couple steps. So let's get right into it. Step number 1 of saving $10,000 fast is write it down and set it as a goal. We've all been inspired to do something special, but a lot of times we don't take the time to write it down. So it's not uncommon. We fail our diets. We fail our savings plans. And a big reason behind that is we just lose motivation. We get caught up with other things. So take a minute and think about why this is important to you. Because when we don't know the reason for what we're doing, that just makes it a lot harder for us to stay consistent. So I encourage you guys, figure out why you're saving, get your purpose down on paper. Maybe it's to alleviate stress, or maybe it's to stop living paycheck to paycheck. For many of us, this can be a life-changing amount of money, especially when we're trying to get out of debt or just start investing. Once you know that why behind your goal, put it down on paper and put it somewhere special. Step number 2, instead of looking at this like one large sum of money, let's break this down into smaller chunks. If someone were to ask you, how do you eat a pizza? You would probably tell them one slice at a time. It's the same with this. So instead of aiming for $10,000 right away, let's break this down into monthly pieces. That comes out to $833 a month. $10,000 divided by 12 is $833. So you can simply save $833 a month and you'll get to your $10,000 goal in a year. And to break it down even further, that breaks down to $28 a day. So if you want to save $10,000 fast, simply save $28 a day. See guys, when you break these larger chunks into smaller chunks, it just seems more achievable. It seems more possible. Now, if you take these actionable steps that I give you today and you're able to save $10,000 a lot faster than 12 months, I say go for it. But take at least a minimum of 2 months. And here's why I say take at least 2 months. It takes about 66 days for a habit to change the circuits in our brains. In 2 months, the habits that you're going to establish, they're actually going to stick to your brain. And that's exactly what I want to happen. The cash is great, don't get me wrong, but the habits and the person you have to become in order to save that $10,000, those are the things that are going to change your life forever. Step 3, you're going to want a place to put all that extra money you're saving from taking actions on steps 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you'll want to open a high yield savings account now. This step is extremely simple, but it's possibly one of the most important things to do when you're trying to reach $10,000 because you have to have a designated spot to put your money. Your spending money goes in a checking account and your savings money goes in a savings account. This step is crucial so you can keep track of how much you've saved and not confuse your spending money for your savings money. Ideally, you want an account with no fees and pays you a high interest rate, which I'll make a video about shortly. Step 4, take a look around your house right now. Take a look at all the stuff you have and you don't need that you can easily sell in a garage sale or on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. Because if you have them and you haven't used them in years, they're literally just collecting dust and deteriorating. So take 10 or 15 minutes, go ahead and look around your house and make a list of all the things that you have and you don't need and go ahead and sell them. Step 5, put your finances down on paper. If you're going to save an extra $28 a day or more, you need to know what money's coming in and what money's going out. The way to do this is grab a piece of paper or a spreadsheet in a computer and jot down all your monthly expenses on one side of that paper. On the other side of that paper, write down how much each item is costing you every month. The benefit of doing this is by tracking where your money is going, you're going to be able to better pinpoint all the random miscellaneous stuff that add up over time. Chances are you're just going out to eat too much or you're signed up for too many subscriptions. All you need to do is track your spending for the next 30 to 60 days and cut back on all the expenses that you don't absolutely need, like going out to a restaurant instead of just eating at home, or going to a bar and ordering alcohol instead of just buying a bottle and taking it home. Step 6, look at your most common monthly expenses that you do every single month and just think to yourself, how can I get the same exact thing but just for a cheaper price? Take car insurance for example. For just 30 minutes of work, you could probably find the exact same coverage for less than what you're paying right now. From there, look at your current internet bill and your phone bill. There's so many alternatives out there that can save you a ton of money. Just apply this to everything that you spend money on, and sometimes a simple phone call and just asking them for a discount is all it takes to start cutting back. The idea here is that these small changes you're making in your lifestyle and these small sacrifices that you can make actually amount to a lot of savings, and actually amounts to $28 a day. It just makes it everything more manageable. Step 7, make more money, and then you free up $28 a day or $833 a month. Maybe for some of you that looks like working a little overtime on your current job, or maybe for some of you it's about starting that side hustle that you've always wanted to start, or taking that hobby or something that you really enjoy doing and figuring out how to monetize it and actually make some money off of it. Whatever it is, you got to put that time and effort into it so you can increase that discretionary income, so you can have that additional money to put towards savings. You basically have to do more in order to get more. You have to go that extra mile. You have to do something. You have to sacrifice something, whether it's time or energy, whatever it may be, you have to sacrifice something. It's all about discipline and developing the right habits with your money. Once you have the habits down to get to that 10K, you're going to get there so quickly, and then you're going to be looking at 20K. And then 100K, and it's just going to keep going and going. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly how you can save $10,000 super fast. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you liked it and you feel I've earned it, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more content. If you want to see what I do to spend less money and save more, check out this video right here. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you on the next video.